Good morning from Ho Chi Minh City. Oh, here I am. I'm standing by the lift. This is where my accommodation is here. I'll give you a quick tour, then I'll give you a quick story. Unfortunately, my neighbour's got his door open so I can see in his bathroom or her bathroom. But this is mine, 102. Take my shoes off. It's described as an airy apartment. I suppose it's got air in it, so that's a good description. It's not bad. There's a lot of storage spaces here. Bathroom's fine. Showers, the water goes all over the place, but that's fine. There's a hand towel and a body towel, a sink, and normal stuff. And the kitchen's got a microwave. I'm not going to use that cooker, the converter, but it's got everything you want it. My landlord came around yesterday because I asked for a kettle, so he brought a kettle around, and there's not much cutlery or crockery actually, but I just make do. I can't keep asking him things. So it's a quick tour because it's a small apartment. Yeah. So this is the bedroom and living room. The TV works, but I don't know how it works. Didn't bother asking him because there is a fairly decent internet here, so I can use that on my phone. Nice big cupboards, loads of storage space, lovely little seat by the window, a little desk that you can work from here. Don't know where you plug anything in there, there might be plugs underneath. Some more drawers here. Fridge, pictures hanging sideways, and pretty good air conditioning. That was really good. But it's not boiling hot here. And a window that actually doesn't open at all. It doesn't open because the burglar bars, or these bars there, the handle's in the way. It won't move, so it should slide. But it's not a view of anything really. It's my neighbour across the road is a little bit of a bird keeper. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cages with little birds in them. Don't make a noise, so I apologise for the windows aren't clean. And I think that's about your tour. Oh, that's about your tour. So without any more ado, I hope I'm going to get down to the story. Wait, okay. This seems right. I can actually see myself in the mirror. The story was, first of all my own fault. And it's to do with a visa. Why are you surprised? And so I wanted to get a visa. A few weeks ago I tried downloading my pictures onto the site, the official government site. Wouldn't download my pictures, and eventually I just gave up and forgot about it. Then time came near and I thought, I've got to do it. Didn't get round to it. I didn't think they were that serious about it, but I found out they are very serious about it, to my chagrin. So I did it. They've got a lot of different ways of doing it, and each costs more. So if you do it a long time before, it goes into a queue and That's the least expensive way. If you do it last minute, they do it in the last 15 minutes. They can do one for you, but it does cost money. So I got mine done. I eventually got mine done in a 15-minute period because it was the weekend that I was coming here. So they only process things in working days. So the whole, it was a series of limini snickets, series of unfortunate events, but that was fine. So the day I travelled, I started off. It was a long day. Started off in Oslo, northern Palawan. 7 o'clock in the morning, the bus left for Port Princesa. It was a long drive, but it didn't seem that long. It was like it was a coach, but it wasn't air conditioned. It was just air conditioned by the windows being opened. So they have different sort of classes, and the air conditioned ones come afterwards. With it's a bit more. I think it's 100 pesos more expensive. It came at 9, but I wasn't sure about the timing, whether I'd get to the airport on time. Anyway, I did get to the airport on time. I think it would have been stressful if I'd gotten a 9 o'clock one, a bit stressful. I got there about 3 hours, 4 hours, no, probably about 3 or 4 hours before, so I had plenty of time at Port Princesa, and ironically that was the flight that left late, which would have, if it had left on time, wouldn't have led to a little bit of stress in Manila. So I had about 8 hours of travelling, get to Manila, and I'm in Terminal 2, I've got to get to Terminal 3. So, which at most airports should think that would be easy enough. Not in Manila. There's a shuttle every 3/4 of an hour. And this is an international airport. From Terminal 2 to Terminal 3. So I've sort of only got about 3 hours, and then by the time it comes and you get through and everything like that, it might work out a bit touch and go. So I got a taxi from Terminal 2 to Terminal 3. It cost it wasn't too bad. It was 250 pesos. It's 5 kilometers. So I got there, got in, checked in to the flight. Then I had something to eat at the airport. There was no food on the plane, and so everything was fine. There's nothing amazing to report on that. Plane was late. It was about an hour late. They had to queue to take off, and then arrived. This is when the fun starts. The fun starts here. So get into Ho Chi Minh. I found out that it used to be Saigon, but now the modern name for it is Ho Chi Minh. I thought it was the other way around. Ho Chi Minh he didn't play football for Leicester City, as I first suspected. He was a communist leader of this country, and obviously they respected him so much, they named the city after him. I don't think it's not the capital city. Hanoi in the north is the capital city, but it's the most populous city. So I got here, queued up for passport, and because they had the visa, and then they phoned me up at 11 o'clock the night before, and I paid all the money, which I may say was a pretty penny. But I gave them all, and I gave it everything that I had to do, and they went into where I was staying for my whole duration, but I only had this address. I hadn't booked anything else yet. They wanted a lot of information, and eventually they said, we will send the visa to you in 5 minutes. So he phoned again, he asked me to approve it. He said, well, it's all in Vietnamese, it's a letter, and it's in my documents. I said, that's fine. It's fine, if that's what your visa looks like, that's what your visa looks like. Am I? I don't know. So got to the airport, queuing up, and a bloke came to me, an official from the airport, with this. He says, is that you? I was just about to go through the passport control, or I probably would have had to do something else anyway. So I said yes. He said, come with me. It was like the army, like I'd been arrested for drugs or something. Like Midnight Express it was. So he marched me up to this place, and he said, he takes my passport, and he asked for my boarding pass, and he said, you sit down there, you wait. Really seriously. In general, I can see that people here are much more, they're not as laid back as Filipinos, let's put it that way. But they're friendly enough once you get to know them. They're friendly enough. Obviously, you've got a language problem. Yeah, I had to sit down and wait with people. I didn't know what was going on. He's got my passport, and he's got all these papers. Then he says to me, that's no visa, it's just a letter. So I said, well, they said they're going to send me the visa, and that's what they sent me. He said, no visa. So I waited. This is like about 2 o'clock in the morning. I waited probably about half an hour. Then he came. Lucky enough, I thought, whoa, where's my passport? I don't know I can't even remember what he looks like. So he comes back with my passport and with a visa stamped in the passport. So he said, that's the visa. Then I said, well, he said, go queue up there. I said, oh, I've already queued up. He says, oh, then go over there. And meanwhile, my luggage is on the revolving wheel. But lucky enough, they took it off because I wasn't the only one there who was in this situation. And yeah, I got through straight away. Got the luggage, and then I didn't know. Then it's so late. Didn't know how to find this place, and I had to go and get a taxi. Getting a taxi from an airport to anywhere, you're always going to be in line to be ripped off. And I changed money as well in the airport. So this is what they've got. There's funny money here. It's there's 32,000 of these things in a pound. So things look really expensive, but they're not. This is a 2,000 note. They're called dong. And this is a 10,000 dong. 5,000. This is the big one, 100,000. So I changed 3,000 pesos into dong, and I was a millionaire. It was over $1 million, but they didn't give me changing money at the airport. think I got ripped off again. Didn't give me a receipt or anything for it. It just changed the money. I'd been travelling all day. I was so tired by then. All I wanted to do was get to this place. So got a taxi. Now I've got directions for how to get into the door. The landlord here, Bayo, is very good. I'd recommend him. Very, very good with answering questions and very thorough with the instructions as well. So I shouldn't have had any problem, but it was my stupid fault again, because I got a taxi here. It's cost me all of 150,000. So that isn't. It's about £5, but it's not that far from the airport. So got here, and it's like down a series of alleys. It's like a little interconnecting little township here in alleys, and there's above a clothes shop. So lucky enough, he took pictures of everything, and there's next to the entrance there's a keypad, and he gave me the code and everything. So the taxi driver's there waiting. I paid him, and I worked out where it was. Then I couldn't open the keypad because he put these numbers in and then pressed the hash key, and I couldn't find the hash. I could only find the star key. And yeah, so I've got all my luggage there, and I just can't get in, and it's about 3 o'clock in the morning. Then the neighbour came, one bloke came, a funny looking bloke. He was talking to me in Vietnamese. He was pissed. Oh man. So yeah, he sort of offered to help though. He offered to help on the phone, but I didn't want to phone. Well, I didn't want to phone this guy at that time in the morning. I thought, let's try and work it out. If I'm desperate. And then he wanted me to come into his house to continue drinking with him, but I declined the offer. And he was still there, and I thought, let's put this key in, but I can't see a hash on it. Let's just press this afterwards, and then, hey ho, presto, the door, it was like a garage door for the motorbike park. It was downstairs. The door opened, and wow, I was so relieved. What else happened? Yeah, and that's it. So I came up. It's on the first floor. I came up lift, and the door was open. And it was a relief. So yesterday, after all that, I didn't do much. I had to sleep. Didn't really have a full night's sleep, I wouldn't say. I didn't even get up mid-morning. I probably got up at 9-ish. I just wanted to go out for a walk because it's a new city. I wanted to just a little bit of an explore. Found a really nice park which I put on. I made a little video of, so I might put it on, but I might find something else. But beautiful city park. It looks really nice. It looks very much more modern than cities in Philippines. It's got, most of the time it's got pavements, really lovely cafes and places to eat, though most of it you can't really understand. So I went out to this park, had a walk around there, bought an ice cream. On the way back I had some lunch, which was really nice. They really know how to flavour things here. It's really, really lovely flavours in just a little cafe next to the flat. and then yeah, there's a supermarket here, just down the road. It's really handy, this place. So it's 24/7 supermarket with really everything you'd need. Really, really nice supermarket. So I enjoyed that. So I didn't do that much. I just had to sleep, and I edited another video, the shipwreck diving video. And today I thought, I was going to go out last night, but it was raining. So today I'm going to go into the city centre. I'll have to use the translate tool to talk to people. I'm going there and exploring the city, and obviously I'll take you along. You wouldn't want to stay at home while I went to the city, would you? So I will see you later, and let's have an exciting time exploring Saigon or Ho Chi Minh City, or whatever you'd like to call it. I said to these people in the plane, I said, oh, well, I come from London, but we don't call it two different names. I said, well, you can call it either one, it doesn't make any difference. Okay, we'll see you later. Okay, good morning from my first day in Ho Chi Minh City. I'm standing in a park, I don't know what it's called, but this is what I expected us to be, a park, a really lovely park, well kept, beautiful lawns, and lovely little areas. And then across the road there's a sort of a more of a wooded area, with a cafe. Some exercise machines here. Some lovely looking condos around as well. So it's only the first morning here, but I am very impressed with it. It's got a lot of things, many things that Philippine cities don't have. So it's a sort of a mixture, but not much English spoken here. So I've been using translator. It solves the problem, but I've still got to learn a few words. This looks like these little stone things. They're very nice. So this is about 15 minutes from where my apartment is. My apartment is okay. It's got everything I need without being super luxurious. But it's a whole flat, and I'll be there for 3 more nights. I've got a rose garden. I didn't promise you a rose garden, but here's one. And they've got this is the centerpiece, a ball of leaves. You can see people doing exercises here. All sorts of groups. Yeah, as I say, there's 2 exercise places here. There's one over there. Look, zoom in. And then there's one I just passed. Over there somewhere. Oh yeah, over there. So as I said, it's really, really nice. I got a good first impression, although I'll do the introduction to Vietnam as a bit of a monologue or prologue or something log, because it last. Oh, I'll turn it on myself. Last night was funny if it wasn't so hilarious. I'm going to tell you about it in the whole prologue. I'll do it from my flat or my apartment or whatever it is, and I'll tell you what happened last night. It was a series of comedy errors, but got here in the end. So it's the first day and I didn't really get that much sleep last night, so I'm gonna really go back and I'm gonna have something to eat and then just go back to sleep. Have a quiet day and try and get this on for you by tomorrow night. Lovely colours here. This is where I came in, so I know exactly. I just go along one main street and I'm there. Right, I'll leave you with this beautiful scene, and I'll greet you later with the first bit of this video. See you soon.